Working as intended.
Hey mate, we're gonna go fight the Guardians. Wanna come? Alright, it's time to make Titanfall. Titanfall. You can't have Titan without tit. Alright, so I went and used the entirety of my level allowance to finish off the level 30 Battlecraft levs. I also went and finished some crafting levs. That leaves me with, I have 3 allowances left. But anyways, let's go beat up some Titan. I also went and did a whole bunch of hunts. So like, Arcanist is done. You need one more. It's because it's kind of hard to kill level 40 enemies at like level 33, so I was able to do it on most of the classes except for Archer. I still have one left on Lancer. Yeah. Alright, and the last episode I was like, oh, you don't have rescue yet, because I wanted to try rescuing a person, one of my NPCs into the landslide. Time limit 60 minutes. Do people actually take 60 minutes to beat this boss? Alright, Titan time. Hi guys! Look, an overdweller. Yes, an invader from above. She uses our aetherites against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear her not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, then limbs to limb center, oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Man, this rocks. Surprise! It's a Titan! He has come, the Lord of Crags, Titan has come! Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land and murdereth my children by the score, all to service to greed, such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I'm not the first to suffer thy defiance, thou didst bring Ifrit low. Oh, he's in the loop. Godless Overdweller, the myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon these shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. He's gonna punch the shit out of my tank. Hi, friends! You get Echo here if you get defeated. Alright, start beating him. Ow! And tumult. And swift cast. Oh, he's just gonna tumult. Dang it. Run away! Ow! Medica spam. There's a landslide. And slam! Bye! Run away again! I gotta each run to different corners. Titan's heart. Don't forget to rescue this person from jail. And dodge the landslide. There goes your heart. Ow! And get out of the way of landslides. And finish him off. Don't stand with the tank. Easy. Titan got fucked up. He got rocked. Don't do drugs, kids. This is what happens when you're stoned. Great Father Titan has fallen. Papa Titan! Did it. Crystal! Shinies. More shinies. 4 of 6. More crystals. Yay, more crystals! +1! 2 more to go. It's not a 2 more. Also, nice glasses. Wearing spectacles now. It's quite a spectacle. The crimes of the ordeal shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breath we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy. Bunch of rat bastards. Oh, hi Nero! Now these are the readings one would expect of an Akon. I've seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine. Ritaten? My curiosity, as you so like would put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Ritaten, Rintintin. Oh, if there be truth to the legend, it could readily subjugate the whole of Noscea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? Asshole spotted, laha bred. It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Infighting, he's like, oh well. Fool. And now she has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bear. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. I see you there, asshole. And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the assholes are nothing if not elusive. It is little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? Speaking of teleportation. Hello! Afraid I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well at hand. Yup. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow on. There's something I must investigate before I depart. I'll teleport you to Aetheryte and Zelma's run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Okay. Bye. Did it. Victory music. Thanks, guys. And she only got like 600 experience. Suddenly battle music. Hello. Anyways, back over here. Don't feel like running. These are level 34 quests. Who should we do them on? Black Mage or Monk? Black Mage. Monk, I just go punch some fates. Hi, kitty. I'm relieved to see you well, but whoa, this plant. Let us discuss our next step. Alright. Mount speed in Upper Noscea has increased. 34 is keen to discuss your next task. The word will already have reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours. Once again, I must commend you on the job well done. We shall speak again soon. Alright. Back to Asshat. Oh, hang on. Chores spawned. Level 34 chores. Storm Private Blogaball has a letter burning a hole on his bedside table. Well met, adventurer. I served with the Maelstrom Black Sails, or did until I suffered grievous wounds in the battle with the kobolds. I was invalidated and sent here. Will you take this to my commanding officer in Camp Overlook? It's a request for reinstatement. It ill suits my nature to lie abed. I was told my duty was to recover, and I have been dutiful, but surely they do not mean for me to wait until every last bit of flesh has knitted together. I can hold an axe. That should be enough. Between here and Camp Overlook is kobold territory. As the crow flies, I suggest you be smart about it. Go to Jujurun's trading post and take a boat across the lake. From there, head north to Outer Noscea. Or I could just teleport there. Ooh, daily double. Look yourself out as that's the Lalafell. As you know from your prior visits, we treat the wounded from the front with all our arts, and with the healing waters of the hot springs, we serve soldiers, but for some unaccountable reason, we have a goldsmith here at the present. Oh, he simply showed up and we could hardly turn him away, and now he is asking for salamander, which we cannot spare any. I find the entire situation awkward in the extreme. Will you extract 4 vials worth of oil from the salamanders roaming nearby and give them to the goldsmith? What was this? This is the strongest goldsmith in the world. The healer, Aranlika, greets you with a smile and a chore, as she is wont to do. Who could mind when the cause is good and the smile so fair? We use mulled wine from wine part to treat the war wounded. It restores the bodily humors and gives vigor to hearts made weary by fever. Why don't you put yourself to some good use, adventurer? I prepared some mulled wine earlier and need it heated to make warm wine. Will you submerge these bottles in the hot spring over yonder and serve them to those that need it sorely? Sure. First, let's launch fireballs at these things. Things take a lot of damage from fireballs. Bully. Bully. Chocobo, kill that one, please. Thank you. Yellow jacket incoming. Scaly need to kill 2 more. Not a 2 more. Or 1 more. Kill it as it runs. Lol. Anyway, smuck some salamanders. Get that oil, or we're gonna oil up. We're gonna oil up this goldsmith so good. Oh, hello, boss. Pardon me while I kill a salamander first. Alright, now I'll turn my attention on you. This guy's pretty generic. Oh yeah, when do we get fire starter? Ah, jerk. Painful whip. And thundercloud. Oh, another thundercloud. It's like back to doing my quests. Oh yeah, I also got a promotion at the Grant Company. And then I can start turning in gear that I had that's green quality or above. Alright, heat up some wine. Oh, warm wine. Takes a long time to pick it up. Waiting for just the right temperature. Got it. If the waters were any deeper, I'd drown. Hello, Oatsig. Now that smarts, I know I'm counting my blessings. Don't you make those eyes at me just saying it's smarts. Here, have some delicious wine. That is a spot. I don't mind that kind of a burn. It's a fine thing being alive, and I don't mind me none. I like y'all, just like my own and Libby Moore have been through a lot together. Right here is the strongest goldsmith in the world. You are most kind to bring me the oil of salamander. Here you go. I had a need of a large horn and made the grievous error of visiting a great buffalo with a handsaw. He liked it not, and I sustained a most horrific scratch. It smarted so, and the ache. Oh no, I was not thrown. I am not so green as that. No, when the beast shook its head, I stepped backwards, slipped, and fell. Then I fell again later, strolling back to the dog cart. No need to be shy. You are an adventurer, and I am a goldsmith. The body is simply an instrument in occasional need of oiling. Oil, madame. Oil, I say. Come, my body awaits your ministrations. Alright, apply some salamander oil. The relief, again I say. Alright. Have some more salamander oil. I can feel soothing fingers working into every knot. That is your cue, madame. Soothing fingers now, please. By the 12, that feels good. Now quickly with the rubbing. Interacting. Ah, the healing tingle. By the 12, that feels good. Now quickly with the rubbing. More interacting. Continue massaging Godbird's tense muscles. Pardon me, your skill is so great that I was quite transported. Truly, no old attendant could have done better. Sublime! I shall now have a brief drowse, then soak in the springs until sundown. After that, a humble meal with white wine from my own stock and perhaps peaches. Continue massaging Godbird's tense muscles. What's up, Hubawaka? My wounds heal for sure and certain, not so stiff and sore no more, neither. Well, how about some wonderful wine? Obliged to venture, that's a mug full of good medicine there. Wouldn't mind taking some of that back to the front. Yeah, when you meet Godbird in later side quests, he makes reference to this quest, so... Not sure if he does if you don't do this quest first. Moo. Damn, I can hardly remember a time when everything didn't hurt. I feel like I've always been here. How was some tasty wine? Thank you and cheers. Oh, hot and spicy, just like the horn we raised when the sergeant was wedded when the little red-haired pirate fell. All my friends, I'll be back, ye still chewing roughnecks. Alright, one more person. Hello. Look at that. I do believe I can move that foot a little more. Sure helps with the hurt, too. Will this help with this? Thank you, adventurer. You'll see. We'll be on our feet and halfway to being the warriors of light before you're done warming another bottle. Side quest complete. Thank you for your service, adventurer. It seems he believes Bronze Lake to be some sort of retreat for the rich. He paid a very handsome fee for his stay thus far and profusely complimented us on our asceticism. Alright. Oh, more chores. Thank you for your kindness, adventurer. Those soldiers you met, they may be champions for our way of life, but here, they are sisters and brothers, sons and daughters. They are so young, most of them, and so hurt in spirit and body. Most will return to the front, and some will not even survive to come under my care again. It's what they want and what we need of them, I know. But I tell myself that I heal them so they can become farmers and smiths, alchemists and rangers, mothers and fathers. For a few it will be true, that will have to be enough. Oh, what else do I have to do for you? Seems to be near the end of his tether. Why? What's going on? Meteor survivor ring. First one thing, then another. That Goldsmith passed out from too much heat. We have warned him time and again this past week not to stay in so long. I say, do not trust myself to tend to this fool, for I have a mind to strangle him. If a poke revives him not, throw a bucket of lake water on him. There was ice on it this morning. Godbert, please. Alright, he's hiding on the top tier here. I mean, Godbert is top tier. He's drowning. Dots. Manderville will be fine. I'll just give him a poke. Hello. Now you need more pokes. Give him a front poke. Dump the freezing lake water on Godbert. Alright. Lake water. Here you go. Nope, still not enough. Fine, have more. This is like just keep repeating things quest. Here, have some more. Here, have the last of the lake water. You rat the rock, what are you doing? Oh, it's you, she of strong yet tender fingers. I was lost, I freely confess it. I came to this retreat, an artisan whose craft had lost its savor, and treating myself by indulging customers' grossest taste. I was ready to suffer provisions, and I did, but today, several hours into the ordeal of scalding water, my life flashed before my eyes. There I saw forms exquisite. Filigree masks, steel cut to shine like diamonds, graceful galleries of electrum where emeralds took the air with pearly suitors. I must return to Alda, to my workshop. Alright, he's gone. A goldsmith has departed for home. I'm glad to say he left you this ring, a token of his appreciation, he says. The stone is taken from a fragment of Dalamat itself, created in abiding faith that out of the worst may come beauty. It sounded as though he lost something or someone in the calamity. The ring is the only thing I have made in the last 5 years, he said, and now I would like Monica to have it. Extraordinary. A very unexpected turn of events, I must say. I still think him utterly mad, but no doubt he is a more fascinating one. I don't suppose he'd have given me the ring, even if I'd... Well, no use writing over a song already sung. If you had used the same finger technique. Alright, this guy wants me to go all the way up here. Delivery. Adventure, hey, what do you got for us? I have a letter. Here you go. A letter. Can't drink that, eat that, or keep a bed warm with that, especially when it's from that pup. Blagaball. Listen, what do they call you, Monica? We're the Red Swallows here, the most roughneck in all the Maelstrom. Most of us come from what you might call a privateer background. We're the teeth of the Maelstrom. What I'm saying is, you want to know where the worst of the fighting is? Just look for the Red Swallows. This is the front. Not a moment of rest from the kobolds. Ain't no place for a pup with half-healed wounds. The kid has his heart in the right place, I'll warrant that, but he's like to get it blown out of his chest if he tuttles on back here. He's just going to have to sleep in a soft bed and eat food that ain't full of weevils until he heals up. Alright. Now we're turning the front lines for him. More level 34 stuff. Commander Blow It In. He can blow it in out his ass. Has a request for you. And when a red swallow asks nicely for something, it is best to oblige. Alright, we received a shipment this morning. That should make things a bit easier around here. The brass sent me a fresh warm water trout. Biggest I've seen. The privilege of command, eh? But I can't really eat it myself. My 3 best scouts haven't had anything like real food in weeks. They're out finding paths and breaking kobold skulls every day, so I'm going to ask you to grill that fine trout and serve it to them. Oh, well, I mean, just on the campfire? That's easy enough. Done. We'll grill it some more. Oh, you have to take it off. Long interacting bar. And then I'll have to do, what do you need? What's your name? Swigrail. Sergeant Swigrail wants something, and what this lady wants, she usually gets. Oh, you, the honey-faced one with all the buckles. I've got a job for you. Need some raptor claws, but the Pistons gave me so much trouble that I clean forgot I was killing him practical like. Got mad, bashed their heads in, and walked away whistling. Carcass be lying around somewhere near. Got a few of my arrows through him. Fetch me the claws, my wild rose, and I might be back in that practical mood. And oh, one more thing. You see those arrows of mine? Bring back the head. It's easy enough to fletch an arrow, but arrowheads don't grow on birds. So many chores. Augustine, the Storm Private. I'm checking out all your privates. Comes to you sore of neck and red of eye, having grown weary of scanning the sky. Camp Overlook may as well be an island, though the roads ain't worth plopping a supply train on unless you like to, feed kobolds or something. So anything that needs getting here, they goes by balloon. The up and up's not what it's cut out to be, though. Got 'em condors that try to muck with the balloon. Sure would appreciate them being, dead or something. Alright, Lost, is this the grenade? This is the grenade, what is it, Fate. Oh wait, one of my hunts was grenades, but I already did it. Never mind, I killed level 41 grenades for it. I like level 33. Anyway, Starving Red Swallow. This ain't getting easier going day by day, especially with that smell of fish grilling. Well, how about you have some of it? What's this now? The commander had you grill it up for us? Oh ho ho, look at the size of the thing. But next time, give us a suckling pig. Don't complain. Here, you have some too. I'm Steel. Hear me, you mole bastards. I am Steel. Want some fish? Commander sends a plate, eh? Smells good. I usually like beef hot and bloody, but this'll do for a snack. How about you? The 12 watch over me, and I should perish before this day is over. May I take as many of the enemy as I've... Alright, we'll have some fish. Trout, but I'd fancy enough for a fat hen. There are 4 things I like. A bit of petticoat, a mug of sour beer, a leg of fowl, and a whole lot of dead kobolds. Alright, bye. I'll bet you have more chores for me. Probably going out to kill stuff. That's my boys. No respect except where it counts. Mark my words, as soon as your back was turned, all 3 fell to and swore 'twas the best thing they ever tasted. We're a crew, you hear me? And them that's here, them that's gone, them that's eating their heart out at Bronze Lake. The rest will always do for each other, and Ifrit never takes the hindmost because there ain't ever anyone left behind. Alright. Sound like a stand-up crew. Alright, Commander Blow It Out His Ass has something on his mind. Don't let the looks fool you. The kobolds make a bad enemy. They've forgotten more about smelting and alchemy than some of the lot on our side have ever known. All that matters is the kobolds can make golems, and war is the thing that kicks down the door between can and do. You know about the ancient golems up in the floating city of Nim? The scouts tell me the moles are gathering materials in the ruins. Once they make some golems and make more golems and send them against us, we're as good as done. I got no men to spare, and you're not the worst I've seen. Put a stop to their shopping trip before it starts raining golems. Here's how this water is going to run. You find a golem and get its soul stone. You put that on a likely spot as bait and put an end to any kobolds that show up. And here, take these bottles of water. My boys tell me that they didn't like the look of the kobold's armor, but you know alchemy, it'll wash. So lots of chores here. Stealth. I can actually pick it up as minor. Yeah, I can. Cheating. Cheating. You can't see me, John Cena. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. Done. Wow, how convenient. All the enemies I need. There's only a couple minutes left. So many AoEs everywhere. No, I probably won't make it in time. I tried. Anyway, back to Condor slaying. Operation Condor. I'm gonna have to head all the way over here as a miner so I can slip past these enemies. Hi guys! Put down a soul stone. Now wait. Is there a waiting spot? Yep. Smoky waiting spot. Hostile presence. Punch it. I guess I gotta douse it, don't I? Ah, jerk. Game, please. There, HP penalty. And give it some punches. Done. And we're back. Chores complete. Hello, finish your chore. Sweetly done, adventure. We won't have to look over our shoulder for an army of golems now. Risking little blood now saves wallows of it later. Alright. Oh, more chores. Well, your chore is done. Oh, you sweet thing. Give me my claws and arrowheads? Yes. There you go. Appreciate it, dear heart. Why the long face? Oh, you think we're that low on supplies? Listen, Crumpet, the kobolds can't leave metal be. Any we throw at them, even arrowheads, back to their barrel it goes and smelt it into new arms. So the orders are, give them no metal, make arrowheads out of claws, chert a bit of the cook's gingerbread, and haul back any steel or bronze arrowheads. Comes natural like to seafaring folk, you know. We be scrippers. Alright, more chores. Sergeant Swigriel is a woman of many talents, as you discovered one memorable day. This fine evening she is attempting to master another. My mom told me before I went to sea, girl, you're strong as a horse, fast as a snake, and brave as the whole company of heroes put together. But your sister's the clever one in the family. Leave the thinking to others. But there's no leaving anything to anyone else out there. So I was thinking, how's about we tame some squirrels? They'd rip through kobolds. Just go out there, tire out a coral, and catch it with this big sack. You got the figs for that, I'll bet. Well, I'm no good at catching. I get too wild, and before I know it, it's all killed and spent. No, sweet thing, this one needs your touch. And how about you? Clearly, Commander Bloaden has come to trust your skill and discretion. Alright, we're not soft. I'll give you that. I have a job that needs a hard last to kill, searching for kobold scouts. My boys say there are at least 3 of them somewhere on the hill. You can handle yourself, can't you? Also, finish your chores. You saw them condors? Core, that's a shiny piece of news. The moon gets round, you know, and that's important in a war. It goes one place, then the next, like... Wish I was a balloon. Tell the truth, some of them that, comrade to me scare the drawers off of me. Wild about fresh meat, they are like to kill you for it. Corsairs they used to be, I hear. Crit. Okay, you're all done. Sneak past all the enemies. Doesn't look like I'm sneaking past you. Hang on, before I do this, let's do this. Let's meditate. Hello. Give you a beat down. Why do you have to be in the middle of all these enemies? Stay away, condors. Annoying extra mob. I'm recovering all the hit points though. Next one down drop, it's up. This is the wrong type of coral, I need a young one. And that's one big pussy. You guys are getting fucked up. Bag it. Got it. We're back. Alright, finished more chores. I put a glass on you as soon as I heard there was fighting. I had you pegged for a Hellcat. Sure you don't want to give up the road and join us here? There's enough kobolds to go around. There's something a touch familiar about those kobolds you saw. I've seen somewhat what moved that way before. I could swear to it. It'll come to me if we have even that much time. Any more chores? Hey, good looking. Catch my coral yet? Yeah, I did. Here you go, sister. Alright, a real damn coral. Coral story, bro. Wait till I tame this thing. The kobolds ain't gonna know what hit him. Won't know because they'll all be in pieces. Now, how am I going to tame this thing? How is it done usual like? Do you just sit on him or talk to him? A tamer you are not. Alright, some mines are sieves and some are steel traps, and Commander Bloaden has the latter sort. His remembrance of things past begins a mission of vengeance. I've been racking my brain over those scouts you slew, and now I remember when I last saw them. They belonged to that cursed priest. The priest, the leader of the kobolds, 129th Order, the only lot to ever make it past our sentries and into this camp. This camp's supposed to be like a ship. You might get a broadside, but you'll see it coming. You're supposed to be safe here, but it wasn't safe that night, and one of mine almost died. A young swallow new made easy pickings for the moles. They slipped in on a rainy night, and when it was over, we found Blogabal. He'd been lying out in the rain, and there were rills the color of roses running off of him. I hadn't kept him safe in his own camp, see, so the Sawbones had to save him. I have amends to make. The priest got to die. If the priest is here, that means there are kobold bombs nearby. When the 129th retreats, they go in and fire and thunder. That's their way. You go to the bomb and set them off yourself. He'll come scampering to see what's amiss. Take him then. You may not be one of mine, but you're a red one. Steal the soul. I can count on you. Take the smoldering coal. Use it on the bombs. Since that night, I'll not misprize the priest's guile. Already the whole camp's on alert, rearing to avenge the bloggy ball. If this is one of the kobold's tricks and they're thinking of ambushing us here, they won't live long enough for regrets. I want to go out there without raptors and condors chasing me. What's sneak's level range? 4 levels above your own. Help me, you love me. Explosion! That's why I stand in it. Nothing. Alright, final one where? Oh, there it is. Alright, now we need a spot to wait. Yep. It's gonna be really mad. It's like, oh, he's really mad now. Hello. What up, priest? Stun. Alright, get punched. And then head back. Alright, I'm back, Commander. Well, tell me good news. Did you rid us of that priest? Yes. Here's his helmet. His helm ripped from that cunning head of his. You've done me a great service, adventurer. Will you do another for the Red Swallows? Take the helm to Private Bluggybell at Camp Bronze Lake. Tell him this priest is dead. Pup that he is, having a trophy will mean much to him. And adventurer or not, you're one of us now. Times aren't just changing, Monica. They're turning like a mutinied ship. Who knows, could be that being a friend of the Red Swallows proves a mighty useful thing. Oh, I'm appreciated. So go I beat Titan, better spend like an hour doing some side stuff here. You know, there's still some stuff I haven't completed back in the Shroud. By, what is it, the manor there. Hello! I know your face. Ah, the adventurer who delivered my pleas but to no avail. You come from Overlook? Is all well there? Here, get some head. The priest is dead, the swallows. I thought perhaps they thought my wounds just deserts and left me to my shame. He did not tell you? I had the east watch that night. 'Twas me that failed and near died in the failing. Look, see these cuts inside the helm? One from each of the red swallows. These are the same marks we make in the woods so that no comrade may be lost. Aye, thank you for bringing this. I am the most fortunate man in the world. You are appreciated. Now just head out the White Wolf Gate. I forgot to do this quest. Alright, Marset, what do you need? Naturalist Marset at Dunstan Spire is in need of a research assistant. You have the honor of addressing Marset, realm-renowned naturalist and esteemed authoritas of the Neo-Eurasian Geographic, the single most comprehensive collection of knowledge our realm has ever seen, or ever will see. You've not heard of the Geographic? Why, of course you haven't. It hasn't been published yet, and never will be if my assistants keep dawdling around instead of doing their jobs, so hop to it. Of course I'm talking to you. Do you see anyone else here? Now, for the 70,000th time, 5 toadstool caps and be quick about them. Go around and bully level 29 enemies. It's like I've beaten level 40 enemies. Level 29 is nothing. One more. All done. This is going to be a series, isn't it? Have you run with my toadstool caps? Each moment you dally deprives the realm of my prodigious knowledge. Well, here you go. Yes, hand it over now, but of course, it is just as I theorized. The spore density of 3 toadstools is exponentially greater than that of samples taken from before the calamity. Clearly, they have evolved as such in order to adapt to an incredibly harsh environment. Mwahaha! With this, another entry, the new Eurasian Geography is complete. Who are you again? Well, I'm going to help you with more. I'm going to put you to work again, whether you like it or not. Research Assistant 6. Yes, I'm speaking to you, Research Assistant 6. That is a title I've deigned to bestow upon you after your humble contribution to my latest scientific breakthrough. Mind you, now that you are officially my slave, or research assistant, there will be no slacking off. I require a live lightning spark. Here is a jar. Now hurry, I haven't all day. Hello, lightning spark. Oh, screw you, toadstool. We'll bully you first. Right, now we'll beat you up. Ooh, you got your ass kicked. Did it. I think I died at the same time. The mere fact that you dare to interrupt me means that you must have the live lightning spark I require. Well, hand it over. Alright, here you go. Ooh, aren't you a cute little one? Just think of all the fun I can have with you. The next instance you dare shirk your duties isn't for quite a shock. This ass will be crazy. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, toadstools. If my theories are correct, sending a shock to the toadstool will trigger a sense of danger, causing them to reproduce with unheard of speed. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. I think of all the discoveries I can make if I had but a single competent assistant. You, assistant 7, or was it 4? Oh, whoever you are, be gone from my sight and let me concentrate for once. Alright. Now, many quests. Keep your noise to the grindstone. Research is an 873 year late. I'm conducting an experiment of the utmost importance to determine the source of the distinctive stink of a stroper's breath and require one freshly extracted stroper stomach. The stench is said to be strong enough to knock out a man, so I shall provide you with the bottle of Marset's Breath Begone. I know not what you've been eating lately, but you may want to take a dose of it yourself. Oh, and do try not to get killed, will you? Funeral rites for incompetent assistants are eating away an inordinate share of my research budget these days. What a jerk. Hobriant is suffering at the hands of Taskmaster. I swear to you, that woman is a fiend, a monster, a greater danger to this realm than all the beast tribes put together, and then some. I speak of Marset, of course. No sooner did I return with the 300 hornet stingers she requested than she sends me off to conduct a water survey at Hopeseed Pond. In my condition, I'm like to fall and face first and drown. Oh, friend, I'm too young to die. Please say you'll help me. You must. All right. Pick up some water. What are you doing? Oh, there's some bad breath. Is that guy gonna die? We would not get out of the way of that attack. Or they could be a botter as well. Use Marset's medicine. Kill a hell. Oh, okay, I have to kill a big one. I was supposed to say my chocobo has so many debuffs. Bully enemies, get this water. How much time is this? 8 minutes? Might as well shit kick this guy. Try to face the breath away. So chocobo doesn't get caught in it. Yeah, get punched. Jaded Jody. Jaded Jody's getting her ass kicked. giant stroper. Ah, interrupts my medicine. There. No, you're gonna get bad breathed on. Did it. And back to jerk face. Hey guys, I'm all done. I don't want to be research assistant 7, 12, or 43. I just want to go home. And praise the gods you're back. Were you able to complete the survey? Yes. Here's that water. 1, 2, 3 samples from Hopeseed Pool, or Pond. Wonderful. I cannot thank you enough, though I cannot help but ponder what other back-breaking tasks might be in my future. Pluck the wisdom teeth of a gubu, procure a leaf from a tree its head. The gods only know. Grandfather, grandmother, can you hear me up there? Your grandson shall be... Oh my god. It's like, just leave. It's not worth it. Assistant, whatever your number was, I haven't all week. You'd best have the stroper stomach I requested, or I do believe I shall use your own innards as a substitute. Alright, well, here's a putrid stomach. Yes, just hand over, will you? And the section reveals exactly as surmised. With the proliferation of poisonous toadstools in the years since the calamity, the stroper's diet has undergone a dramatic change. The reaction of toadstools with the stroper stomach's acid results in the noxious gases emitted from the mouth of the foul beast. And with that groundbreaking discovery, I believe I owe my prodigious mind a well-deserved respite. You, on the other hand, Research Assistant 6, have heard nothing of the sort. Get out of here and hone your skills that you might actually make yourself half useful next time I call upon you. You know what? Fuck you. Anyways, let's finally go do the main story quest. Mission complete. Run to Maelstrom Command. How much is my next promotion? 7,000. Almost there. Anyways, I'm back. In cutscene time. Appreciate me. Hello. It's good to see you. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First, free now time. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the warriors of light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to San Santon. Until next time, Sergeant. Alright. Applause! Hooray! Hooray! Oh my god, she's so excited. Prairie return. Shall I inform you of your success? You won a great victory with the people of Noscea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and your still emerged from Ogamoro unscathed. Why, Tatsu and the others seem as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be waiting for your return in the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Alright, what's this quest? Level 44 in Storm Sergeant First Class. Storm Sergeant First Class is my next upgrade. So expect me to do that by level 44. Alright, well, 8th right ticket. I have some classes level 35. I can do Braving New Depths. Now, going for gold, that's Orm Vale. Braving New Depths. Nedrick has a tantalizing bit of information to share with an adventurer. Helmashi, we're the expression of one who seeks new battlegrounds to hone your burgeoning skills. Do not ask how Nedrick knows. He simply knows. Now tell me, are you familiar with the sunken temple of Karn? I will not hold it against you if you are not. The ruins only surfaced when the calamity split the ground asunder, after all. Anyway, it's a popular destination these days for adventurers looking for new frontiers to explore. If you're keen to join them, why not make the journey to southern Thanalan and visit the temples for yourself? Well, with the many dangers that lurk within, the Merflames are keeping close watch over the place, but a Lalafell by the name of Bibimu should be able to offer you passage. I'm back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, noes. This doesn't look good. Oh, everyone got their ass kicked. Where's You're in danger? Bad things happened. Bad things happened. Everyone's just unconscious, right? There wasn't no murder, was there? Everyone just swooned. Alright, explain. What the fuck happened? No, Noraxia. Poor Noraxia. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. That's right, memory walk. Find out what the fuck happened. Who done it?
Ruizawa-sama, 見てますか? あなたの尊い意志は勇敢な冒険者の手によって再びエオル勢に広がろうとしていますよ。
Murder. Alright, there's lots of murder going on. How do you live yet with yourself? Run away, Tataru! Murder. Sounds like Noraxia didn't stay all the way out of sight. Sup, assholes? It's like there's no shorties around here. Noraxia says no. No, Noraxia! Denied. Oh, murder. A lot of murder. That's I'll be coming for you later, bitch. He's busy stabbing people. Walking one, Minfilia asked this one too. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Aw, poor Noraxia. Alright, game suddenly turned into Murder Fest. Alright, well, to the church we go. Don't stick around to bury everybody, just take off. North exit. House me, please, church. We seek refuge. Something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. That sounds like the one to say, the wild roses I see, you may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. There was lots of death. How could this have happened? You're certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Yes. I'm psychic, you see, and I saw it all happen. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. Alright, let's start the rescue mission. You may stay here as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I've known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. Do I get more visions? No. I swear that I did everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Would you come here for a moment? What's going on? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marcus. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marcus is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. I want you to look after Monica, do you understand? Yes, father. Need to bring some Wedge and Bigs here. Those who wait. Alright, side quests. Level 35 side quest. The Akukari cannot have escaped Father Iliad's sharp eyes, yet he makes no note of it. Death begets death, especially in those places where provision is the sovereign. A course left unburied is as rich field to Valkin, where they may sow pestilence and water it with their miasma. Nowhere is the real provision so apparent as in Lost Hope. A man may die upon the roadside there and go unclaimed, for no ties bind these unhappy folk together except a common misfortune. Their homelands are no more. But as long as they live, some hope remains, and so we must thwart pestilence ere it begins. Will you deliver this repellent to the den of sorrow? Sure. What am I doing here? Personal request to make of you. What do you need? Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horloge which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There's something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools, so I will ask you to journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I don't expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. More chores. Fwandrik is a breath of fresh air in this house of tears and melancholy, a very angry air. She needs you to find someone and quick. Where is that turnip head? We have already waited some hours for my cousin, and still he dallies. Thal knows where. He is ever late. I do not understand why he cannot simply depart early. Still, I confess I am fond of the fool. I would go look for him, but his route winds close to the Halotali training grounds, and they say 'tis a romp of beasts there, beasts of the most dangerous kind. You are an adventurer, and surely this is the sort of thing that, I don't know, makes your blood sing, heart boil, or some such piffle. Will you look for my feckless cousin? Sure. More chores. Oh, all sorts of chores. Dediju needs your help to mend a humble linen vestment. You that wonder-working adventurer, you can work some for me today. See, Father asked me to mend this vestment, but look, both the weft and the weave's gone there and there. I'll need some cloth, more cloth than I have. There's a merchant at Blackbrush Station right now. He'll give you what I need. Hurry up. Hurry on, off to Central Thanlin you go. You're making me travel. Raising himself from a considerate gloom, Baron seems thankful for your presence. The sun has shone upon a terrible sight today. One of the bereaved wished to place upon the grave of his beloved a sprig of Althic lather. He strayed far for the flower, sparsely his parts, and was grievously wounded by fiends. Grief makes us all slow in wits and limb, and I fear that these attacks will not cease until the creatures are gone. I pray you banish the foul things. They were last seen to the east, near the remnants of a Gubu. Haven't I been there multiple times? Right, need a Carby. Alright, these guys in the building? No. Traveling Goldsmith. A ballpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers? These things don't come cheap, you know. Well, I've got this coin. Thal's balls, I mean. Yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you, heh. Jerk. Scams me. All the way to this dead Gubu. Whoa, lots of murder required. Killed them before I'm even either charged. Bad things. These guys don't look very good doctors. Will aid you. I have to go all the way over to Blackbrush Station. Alright, thank you. Saw those rather nasty brutes coming and thought, well, nothing much really beyond arg. They really should take old Halotali down. The place has absolutely gone to pot. Oh, look at the time. Mustn't keep the burial waiting too much longer. I suppose my cousin, Fwandrik, she of the over-tight corset, is none too pleased. Pretty nice way of saying bitch be impatient. You're back at Blackbrush Station. Scrupulous shopkeep. Came from Did ya? I was wondering when she'd go. Where was she gone to? Stopped by her shop the other day. Was going to offer a cup of tea. She missed a nice one, an amber tip from Corythus. Her usual, I'm assuming, the tattered linen. Yes, madam. Now don't you go misapprehend it. It's nice and soft, so she can pull out the threads and reweave what she's mending. Here you go. Thanks. You gotta come up here too. Hi, Zazawaka. What business do you have here, stranger? Oh, you come from the Church of Saint Adama Landama? Landama? Here you go, some repellent. The Vulcan repellent. The good father told me last moon of his plan. He is a man that keeps his word, and 'twas kind of him to have you deliver it. Can you tell you where and how these are to be used? I fear I have little knowledge of alchemy. Sprinkle it. Sprinkle it everywhere. There, all done. Thank you, stranger. This place may seem wretched to you, and none here would deny it is. But last year it had the look of a China house, so fiercely did the pestilence rage. Tell Father Iliad that we owe him a debt of life. I confess, I wonder if we are saved from a plague only to perish in war. We have a little love for Garlemald here, and news of them who burned our homes travels fast. What chance does Lost Hope have against the force that plucked Alamigo like a ripe peach? Fight or flee, we must make plans. If you have ears to listen to me, they have too much to fear already, too many demons to slay every hour. Alright, so many chores done. Look at all those lovely green check marks. Hello, Lala friend. There you are, did you get what I need? Yes, here you go. Much appreciated, adventure, and now we'll see how nimble these fingers are. The father needs this right soon, he said, going out on some priestly business. This is a piece of piss compared to the last order, though. Excuse the salty talk. 'Twas big as a house and burnt as a slender supper. Father really brought it, but it looked to be for that lich keeper fellow. Alright, how about you? When the calamity struck, it sundered life everywhere, and not only among our races. Look around and you will see how things are falling apart. Feet, claws, roots, all been torn from the earth they were planted on. The dead Gubu was a child of Corythus. The calamity shattered its native mountains and it fled before destruction as a caravan flies before a sandstorm. Years it wandered, and we found it dying and received its memories. It had gathered seeds from every land it passed through, and they flower upon its corpse, a living map of its lost in exile. North to south, mountains to desert. Cloudberry and shooting stars, and marybells and cliff roses, Elphic lavender from Lower Thannel, and even roselles from Bloodshore. To wander is a dream and a nightmare. Adventurers such as yourself must know it better than I, but imagine there are days when the flame of venture gutters and you feel yourself to be as ripped as those in Lost Hope, and upon us no flowers grow. Oh, this place is so depressing. There is an air of mystery about Brother Baron. He would bid you help him with a gift. So generous as father, alien to so many, he feeds, clothes, and physics them tirelessly. He has none to do for him what he does for others. I would show him my appreciation with a special gift, but sadly my meager purse is not enough. Will you speak to the other brothers and sisters and see what they too feel as I can do? I have made arrangements with, oh my god, who runs a concern at Camp Drybone. If you're successful in raising the funds, will you deliver the gil to her? I mean, I have 3.7 million gil. I think I can pay for something. Oh, thank you. He's absolutely incorrigible, but I think we might have had to bury him as well. Then again, that's one burial he wouldn't have been late for. There's a thought. Okay. Thank you. Sometimes for what ails us in thinking, we find relief in doing. The ministration to exiles is one of the duties of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. I pray that someday, with the grace of the gods, they may find again what they have lost. Hi, Esmore. Be signed, take my gil. Pray forgive my outburst, good madam. It is only that I owe Father in my life, and an opportunity to give him something, no matter how small, sets my spirit afire. Oh, so here's your tools. Hear about the tools I requested? Yes. Here you go. Woohoo, cutscene. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own. Definitely manipulate the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt, or certainly I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, this was a mistake. Please give the homage to Sister Elenid. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Alright, where do I take the horloge to? Oh, down over here. Your mother was a whore, Lodge. Good day to you, madame. You're going to pay respects to this man. Oh. Never before I've seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Maybe they are more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that the cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. You said it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But more importantly, how did Marcus manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Maybe he's an engineer. Sister Elenid is staring at you with great sadness in her eyes. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being moved from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Bringing out the dead. Bring out your dead? Like, where's this dude that I have to speak to? Is he in one of the buildings? Yep. Zolzaru. A gift for Father. Of course, it does not take thought to see the good in him. It warms my heart that Brother Byrne would go to such trouble. Thank you, both for your efforts. Collect a sack of gil from everybody. And then buy something from, oh my god! Brother Byrne said you might be coming by. A gift for Father, you said? Yes. Here's some sacks of gil. Good Father must be a man much beloved from the weight of these sacks. I've given this matter much thought. A consignment of high-quality spices arrived just this day. Map of cinnamon cookies would suit. I received many a kind word from my customers about my cookies, if I may say so. I've also observed the good Father linger at my store whenever a fresh batch was to be smelt coming out of the oven. But the only times he spent his gil on cookies and cakes, it was for children of lost hope. Man, cookies must be expensive. They take sacks of gil. I'm back with cookies. Good day to you. What brings you to this place? Cookies! Cinnamon cookies by Thaw. A gift you say from Brother Byrne, Brother Esmore, and Sister Zolzaru. How kind they are. I could tell them there was no need, but our order teaches us to see a need despite the needy's disavowals. I shall thank them from my heart. I had a son, and though through his happy marriage a daughter. Well matched they were and well met. Their house smelt of good things like this, and there was always an open peg for my cloak and a tall glass of mint tea. When they died, oh. Anyways, good deed complete. Was Father pleased? Oh, that's good. I believe it does his heart good to give word to his sorrows. That is what we tell the bereaved in the lich yards. The grief must be both shrieked and spoken. I heard that Father Elliot had suffered a great loss and calamity, yet his heart grows as large as a palace, and scores dwell there in the haven he makes of it. Would that someday I'm half the man he is. And go say hi to outside of Quarn. Is this a level 40 dungeon? What's going on out here in the middle of nowhere? Hi, BB Moo. Welcome to Sunken Temple Quarn, or what remains of it at least. Used by ancient Baladians as a place to worship the sun goddess Azima. Much about the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. We have sent a research team into depths. I regret to say that the investigation proceeds at a snail's pace. That is, when it proceeds at all. It will seem that the Baladians have rigged the temple with all manner of devious traps and snares to deter temple robbers, no doubt. We have recruited adventurers to assist in disarming the traps, but be forewarned, many have entered have yet to return. Should you wish to brave the depths, we would welcome your aid. Alright. Sunken Temple Quarn open. Yes. Well, this one you have to. I don't think you can do with duty support, can you? Level 35. Anyways, back to the Waking Sands. I'm back, Mr. Bay Shopkeep. And you don't like one of them church fellas? Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. See, you've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas a sight of stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Goddamn Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, but I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. I mean, I kind of did witness that. Has anyone seen you around here before, or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. You know, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have in mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of them these folks starting to turn. Oh, gathering corpses. Can I carry all 4 corpses at once? It takes a long time to interact. Oh, it's getting faster to interact. Is it based on how big they are? Yes, Lalafell's the lightest. There you go, up to the big fella. I forget it, just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Alright, here's some flowers. Why aren't you a strong one? 4 in 1 trip. Reckon there'll be no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. What a horrible quest. This Lalafell's apparently heavier than the rest. Aw, Noraxia! Aw, poor dude. Here you go, come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. Quit complaining, asshole. Oh. That should be all of them, thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take long to deliver all the corpses to the yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. I took the wrong exit. I guess I'll loop around. Oh, I can't. I have to go way around. Oh, no, I can go across here. I see you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. My friends. Sister Ellen wishes to discuss one of the Scions who perished at the Waking Sands. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphs traditions. Oh, Noraxia. Poor flying one. Kamoxia, I have bad news. This one's suppressed to see Walking One and Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Flowers. Noraxia, but this one does not understand. Bad people came. Kamoxia, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Noraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Darlians are dicks. So not only Noraxia, but many of the Waking One's friends were lost as well. Noraxia! I know, I feel the same way. Went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell us when the Noraxia was brave. Tell us when the Noraxia did not suffer. Yup. This one's glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones that these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones will not have Noraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. I'm gonna return the murder favor. Alright, I'm back. More side quests. We thank you for your service to the church and to the Sylphs. You may be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining Scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you'll wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you've already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Monica. Alright. Thank you. And level up. Alright, shall we figure out who you are next? He believes he is being watched. I'm not imagining, I know I'm being watched. This is different sinister, so I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It'll only take a moment. Are you stuck staying inside? Are you a neat? Being a hikikomori? Well, that doesn't look like a very good destination. Hello, Imperial guy. Solaris. What that is, you got so many debuff. You're so poisoned. Alright. There you go, the stalker is dead. Why are you being watched by Imperials? You were attacked? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. He was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. Anything, please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forbid that such a thing would happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? He had an Imperial sword. This is Garland Steel, which means the man who was watching him was, make haste to Camp Drudbone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before the more Imperials come. Alright. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, hello. It's been a long time. Fancy seeing you here. Are you here to pay your respects?
ゆくゆく私はついているな。こんなところで帝国の影に怯えている場合ではないぞ。我々の手で暁を蘇らさねばならん。そのためには。
He sounds very passionate.
ガーロンド・アイアンワークス代表、伝説の貴公子シド。あなたの力も必要となる。
What's up, person who's been in like every Final Fantasy?
ここにいる男はマルケズと申す者。 先の霊災で心に傷を負い、癒しが必要な状態です。どうかそっとしておいてください。
世界は今あなたの力を欲しているのだ。
That's right, help us shit kick the Empire. Here's your stuff. And a smoking hammer.
マルケズ、いやシドと言ったかな。これを持っていきなさい。シド、一緒に暮らすうちにあなたはきっと名のある人だと予想はしていた。短い間だったが息子が戻ってきてくれたようで嬉しかったよ。私はもう十分に幸せな思いをさせてもらった。あなたを世界にお返しする時が来たのです。
Hey mate, we're gonna go fight the Guardians. Wanna come?
お前は一体。
私の名はアルフィノ・ルベユール。亡き祖父の意志を継ぎ、暁の血盟の一員として蛮神、そして帝国と戦っている。暁
By the way, where's your sister at?
知っている。すでにエオルゼア中で噂になっているよ。エオルゼア諸国はここしばらく霊災からの復興と国内問題の解決に注力してきた。その間、手薄となった蛮神対策の担い手として神狩りを引き受けていたのが暁の血盟だ。その暁が落ちた。各国上層部も動揺しているが、だからこそここで戦いをやめるわけにはいかない。
Rebuilding arc?
イクサル族が蛮神ガルーダを召喚した。現在クルザスで猛威を振るっている。
Is that where we're going next?
蛮神ガルーダは数いる蛮神の中でも特に好戦的で凶暴だ。委員会の調査によれば、それはイフリートやタイタンを軽く凌駕するほど。
It was like what, level 40 something?
格上の存在と言われるほどでね。つまりその蛮神ガルーダを狩れば他の蛮族たちに与える影響も大きいということだ。蛮神が絶対的存在ではない証明になるのだからな。蛮神ガルーダが控える祭壇は暴風の壁に守られている。
Alright, so you have some plan for us to do?
エンタープライズを探しに行く。
We need the Enterprise.
エンタープライズだと。もしや。
そうだ、シド、あなたの飛空艇だ。あの船は霊災前にグリダニアから飛び立ったのが最後のはず。その足取りを追う。
Get help from your slave Spigs and Wedge as well.
飛空艇。少し待ってくれ。
Alright, now you're looking like an engine here. Old man approves.
長く続いた蛮神との戦いもいよいよ最後だ。我々はエオルゼアはまだ牙を失ったわけではないと世界に見せてやろう。
don't remember Alvin being this fucking passionate.
Enterprise. そこに俺がいる。必要とされている俺が。
Alright, now where to? Mount speed increased. Alright, has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, you wish to find this airship, yes? I don't know how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Olda. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Corythus. If true, the airship should have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Fogord Float, the closest settlement to Corythus. Mayhap the Serpents stationed there have records of events that transpired that day. I hope you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid. Alright. What do you have to say? The Enterprise. I've heard that name before, but where? How about you? Whilst you were catering to the company of buffoons every whim, I was gathering information of our feathered foe. As a result, I was not present when the Garleans came. I suppose we should be grateful for our good fortune, though it matters little should Garuda grow powerful enough to bring Erizia to heel. Oh, he seems kind of rude. Level 36. So we're getting into the level 36 quest now. That I can assist you with? The Enterprise, you speak of Master Galen's ship, yes? I mean, referred to the records, I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Corythus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. Should know more, pray speak with Fordfont at Florento Spire. He was on duty that day and saw with his own eyes. I'm not sure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber flight? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Well, I just so happen to know somebody who... I just happen to know the very owner of it. I'm already on level 36 quests. Hello, Vortifart. You've come research of Vortifart? Then well, Meg, you have found him. You have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Corythus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Sweet. We should tell you of the final flight of the Enterprise. It was on the eve of the Battle of Carno, hot and nigh on 5 years ago. I held the Spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy on the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I've ever seen splits the sky overhead. I can only watch as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. The Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity. I'd wager it's still somewhere in Corythus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help. Pretending that you need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind the gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Alright, and what do you need? Tristan is searching for an adventurer to undertake a distasteful task. The freeze that came in the calamity's wake has rendered Corythus nigh inhospitable. Many of the creatures that once made their homes there have been forced to migrate lest they starve. Some arrive on our doorstep with naught else on their mind but to feed. The worst of the beasts are the jackals who've been spotted not far from this very spire. Which we call upon your skill to dispatch these beasts before they make a meal of some unguarded traveler. And this begging your pardons, fetid dodo meat will serve admirably as bait. Where am I putting this shit? Oh, right here. Hi, guys. Kill one quickly. Kill it before time runs out. Done. Killed them. We're most grateful. The kind of situation would not have arisen ere the calamity came and made Corythus nigh uninhabitable to its local fauna. With their water hoarded in vaults of ice and their herbage held under the snow, the larger beasts have become positively infernal in their need to survive. Take heed if you head northbound for it. Know that you are riding into battle. Well, that's exactly where I'm going next. Alright, heading to Canada, where there are a lot of quests. Hey, Ludovoix. Ludovoix. Can you repeat that? You wish to offer your service to House Durandare, and what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd, as if we permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Jerk. Alright, but we dealt with lots of murder. We buried all our friends. This is a sad episode. Poor Noraxia. So next time, we're going to get all the chores done in Canada. Thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, like it, leave a comment, and share it. You can click on the left button to subscribe, and the right button to watch more Lalafell adventures. Thanks for watching!